Hi, I'm Paul, an iOS developer at Livefront, and this is creating custom SF symbols. The SF symbol library is a great way for iOS developers to add icons to their user interfaces. It supports dynamic scaling, tinting, custom colors, animation, and includes more than 6,000 built-in symbols for a wide variety of use cases. But what if your app needs an icon that can't be found in the default collection? Maybe your brand already has a collection of custom icons. Let's see how we can extend SF symbols to get all these benefits with our own custom artwork. We'll start by downloading the SF Symbols app from developer.apple.com. Here you can browse the complete library of built-in symbols as well as manage your own symbols. To start building a custom symbol, we need to export a template from one of the existing symbols. It sometimes helps to choose a symbol that resembles the artwork you wish to create. If you already have complete vector art, any symbol will do. Select the symbol and go to File, Export Template. Notice 3 of the template symbols are highlighted. We're going to design 3 versions of our artwork for ultralight, regular, and black font weights. The system will use these 3 images to automatically create the remaining weights and sizes. Next, we'll open the exported SVG file in a vector graphics editor such as Sketch or Figma. Here we see the template file with copies of the symbol for ultralight small, regular small, and black small font weights. Each copy contains a single shape with 1 or more paths. We can now edit the paths to produce our custom artwork. Here's our final design. We updated the shapes and moved the horizontal layout guides to add appropriate padding around our symbol. Now we'll export our symbol by selecting File, Export, Export Canvas, choose SVG, and Export Selected. Then we'll drag our edited symbol back into SF Symbols. At this point, the app will check our file for errors. Here we see that SF Symbols could not generate all the remaining weight and size variants based on the artwork we supplied. This points out a tricky requirement for SF Symbols. To generate the remaining sizes, the 3 versions of our artwork need to be nearly identical. Let's go back to Sketch to investigate. A path in vector graphics is made from a sequence of control points. To interpolate between the corresponding paths, each one should have the same number of control points. I noticed that this path has 1 extra control point when compared to the others. We'll delete that point and try again. SF Symbols can now successfully import our file. You now have many options for customizing the presentation of your symbol. Begin by grouping your subpaths into layers. Here's a symbol we've already configured with a separate subpath for each layer. Layers can have different tinting, default colors, and animation. When you're happy with your settings, it's time to bring your custom SF symbol into your Xcode project. Select the symbol and go to File, Export Symbol. In your Xcode asset catalog, add a new symbol image set. And drag in the file. You can now use your symbol in all the locations that support SF symbols, including images, control labels, and inline text. Have fun experimenting with your own custom SF symbol artwork and layer styles. And thanks for watching.